Yo, guys. Sorry. What is up, guys? Today we are going to be recording a video. A new video. So today we're going to be playing The Letter. That's right. Yeah, welcome back to The Letter, guys. So basically where we ended off, I don't know where or how we ended off. But we did. So let's check it out. They make their leave mere minutes close to sundown. But regardless of the lighter mood, Lila's bed said of their plans, only vague hints of what they're aiming to do after. Well, it ain't any of my business to know. Something about this whole thing still gnaws at me. The tiny passing thought urges me to do something as well. This hour, the streets are once again busy with people heading home after a hard day's work. Little of the bustle matters to them as they step out of the crowded walkway, however. Ash especially. There's only his goal in his mind, and I'd wager there's nothing I can do to stop him at this point. But despite this, Isabella lags behind. A worried creases back on her forehead as she watches Ash leave to get his car.
Something wrong, Bella?
No, actually, can you check on Becca for me after? Tell her I'm okay and No, just that. That's all.
You sure I should skip on that part? If she finds out about this, she'll be angry. I don't really want to deal with angry Rebecca. It gives me a stomachache just thinking about it.
Zach, you have to.
Neither do I, but I'll handle it if she gets mad. Just make sure she's safe and tell her to be careful. You too. Take care of yourself.
Almost abruptly, she pauses, the gaze in her eyes hardening as she lapses into another one of those long-distance silences from earlier. It ain't just because of the whole fiasco with the letter anymore.
I don't want what happened to Rose to happen to you guys as well.
Whatever's happening, I don't know what it is, but whatever's happening, we're gonna get to the bottom of it. And I don't know, what it's gonna be. But there's weird stuff happening, bro. Really weird stuff. This one cut deeper. Before I can ask about it, Aston returns, casually swinging his car keys in one hand and gestures.
Come on, we don't have much time. Shirley's waiting.
Shirley, I forgot that's what he named his car.
Who's sure? Oh, right. Don't answer that. I don't want to hear it, you huge dork.
Says the person who gave her stuffed toys names. Batcat? Really?
It's cute. Yours is just weird.
Exactly.
I'll see you later, Zach.
He spares me another smile, and as I watch her walk off, only now did it occur to me that none of those she gave today ever did reach her eyes. I make a grab for the back Ash's parka. He staggers briefly before correcting himself and shooting me a confused stare.
Is she alright?
What? Who's okay?
Isabella. She's been, I don't know, out of it today?
Well, yeah.
Did something happen earlier?
The scowl on his face says it all.
She's actually been like that this morning. I'll ask, but...
Just do me a favor and watch over her. We have no idea what we're dealing with. I don't know what happened to her since the last time I saw her, but from how she's been doing today, whatever it is, seems like a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
Wait, you didn't annoy her again, did you? Because I swear to God, if you did, you've got another thing coming for you.
Yep.
What? No, why would I?
I'm just asking.
He's just asking.
I'll take your word for it. But if you can find out what's bothering her, that'd be nice. Honestly, I don't think it's the letter this time.
Nor do I.
I'll see what I can do.
Make sure you keep yourself out of harm's way, alright?
Also, I do want to say something, and hopefully it doesn't happen in this video, but if it does, I'm sorry. The audio cutout. There's been audio cutouts. It happened in the last episode of Bendy. Not the last episode, but the last... It's really weird. It happened in the last episode I did on the letter. So I'm hoping that isn't a problem. I don't know why it does that, where the audio will be delayed. I'm figuring it out still, though.
Yeah, you two. Don't do anything reckless again.
Please don't.
Reckless, no. But I can't make you to promise I won't do anything. After seeing that, there's no way in hell I'm going to pretend there ain't a problem when there is. This is a really big one, and I'll be damned if I let anything happen to you guys while I sit here. I'm done running when things get tough.
He's about to argue for a moment, but...
Look, bro, if things ain't good, I'll be the first one out. But allow me this one thing, aight? Just this one time. If it doesn't work out, you'll be the first one to know. You can laugh then, or berate me all you want. But please don't ask me to step aside like I'm incapable of doing anything to help.
I've no idea if it is the look on my face or the tone of my voice. Ultimately, although his mouth presses into a thin line, he nods.
All right. Stay safe, Zach.
When he stumbles into the sidewalk and allows the afternoon crowd to swallow him whole, I like to think the tiny gleam in his eyes is the closest we get to optimism in this situation. Whether that alone will be enough to keep me a peaceful sleep tonight remains to be said. October 30th, Sunday. Night falls, and despite my best attempts, sleep continues to elude me. With her image still stuck in my head, flashing every few moments, and it catches me off guard. With Ma's lullaby still echoing in my ears, no longer the soft tune it once was. And the terrible gnawing at the pit of my stomach. It's no wonder I can't bring myself to drift off even for a little while. It's not as if there is a complete lack of things to do while waiting for sleep to come, if it ever will. And at 2:45 in the morning, I find myself cleaning my photography equipment for no other reason than just to pass time. Though, if I'm going to be honest, it's not the night terrors that are keeping me wide awake tonight, but the anxiety and the hope I'll hear from Ash or Isabella soon. And for what's perhaps the 42nd time, my eyes shift over to the end of the table where my phone lies still. I've not heard from them since they left. They haven't promised to call, of course, but a small part of me wishes they would have the common sense, at the very least. Waiting is a tough game, and when the concern's stretching out of the minutes for longer than usual, it's impossible for more unpleasant thoughts not to enter my mind. Moreover, it does not help when the clock finally strikes 3. My hand stills. It would be a complete and utter lie to say my heart didn't leap straight to my throat in that brief second. My whole body has gone motionless, ears straining for any further sounds. Yo, like I say every time, I hate this. I hate this sound. A couple of seconds pass. Nothing. Of course, with how old the building I'm staying in, power fluctuations ain't anything new. Every now and then this would happen, leaving a few tenants in a rather bad mood. Nothing unusual anymore after a few years of living here. But this time the sudden hush brings with it stillness that raised the hair at the back of my neck and set my heart beating hard against my chest. Something reeks in the air, and in an instant this place is no longer home. It's a prison. Every rational fiber in my being screams at me to leave. I force myself to swallow and keep a clear head as I lay down all my cleaning tools and begin gathering together the rest of the things scattered about on the table. The camera's body, lenses, filters, diffuser, phone, anything in my hand could reach, but the resulting panic like in the nightmares, it is the scent that reaches me first. A foul, putrid smell filling my lungs with the heavy stink of death. My fingers clamped tightly to the camera, holding it closer to my body as if the tiny thing would provide enough protection to whatever is with me in the room. It won't. It's the only comfort I have.
Hello? I know you're in here! What do you want?
Something moves behind me. A soft scuttling over the walls, followed by the squelch and painful creaking of what can only be rotten flesh and broken bones. Without hesitation, I whirl around, my fingers camera ready, patiently waiting for another movement.
Leave! Leave now! There's nothing here for you!
There's a brief moment of silence after, and for a short while I think my pleas worked. Then with no warning, the shuffling resumes, and along with it are the sobs of a woman. light flashes fleetingly one last time, allowing me a glimpse of her grotesque mishap and feature before once again lost in the darkness. All of a sudden, her tune changes, no longer a soft cry, but a high-pitched shriek brimming with pain, grief, and anger. Every ounce of courage I mustered flees from my body at the sound, and the next thing I know, my hand's gripping the knob and I'm wrenching the door open. Her rails follow me as I flee into the night. Pacing has always been more vast and sing than mine. When I want to think, I sit and let the minutes tick by until an idea comes to mind and my pulse settles down. And yet, dried leaves and twig crack under my shoes as I make another pass at them. Terror is too mild to describe what this is. There's no way in hell I'm going back. Whatever she is, pleading won't work. The moment we saw that letter, she's been after
But
us.
I can't run. Not this time.
Maybe 2 hours have gone by since I left the comfort of my room for the solitude of the park. 2 excruciating hours since I've started making calls. No one's answering. Not even Rebecca, who has always kept her phone line open in case other people need her. Or Isabella, who frequently checks hers for any messages and readily responds as soon as she can afford. It does not help that Ash hasn't said a word where he went off to as well.
Damn it! I knew I should have asked him before I let him leave.
Knowing him, he can be anywhere, but there's really only one place he'll likely be at this time. The sun has already peeked over the horizon when I make it to the mansion. I have no idea what I'm expecting to see when I got there. There's Astrid first and foremost. Part of me wishes my assumptions are correct and he's really somewhere close by on a stakeout. But I've never been the lucky sort when it comes to that kind of guessing. And even after I made a round on the immediate vicinity, I could find neither hide nor hair of him. Calling him does no good either, considering how awful the signal here is. Can't be too far if he's really here, but if he is, he would have already noticed me by now. Instead, there's only silence. The kind too quiet for any kind of sort of... too quiet to find any sort of comfort in. Even the trees seem to have fallen asleep with the rest of the mansion, oblivious to what's happening around it, small islands of stillness in the otherwise fast-paced world. No wonder the whole Ansem feels at odds with the rest of Luxborn. While the city is alive, growing every minute, breathing every second, and pulsating with life, the village remains unmoving. Unchanged. Not surprising the legend still lives up to this day, and why she's still here, walking its hollowed halls, and beyond me the mansion looms ominously. But now ain't the time for fear. Even if Ash is not here, I've still got to let the Wrights know what I've seen, what's in their home. And whatever grievance Ash has with them doesn't matter. There might be grounds for imprisonment, but they don't deserve a brutal death at the hands of one malicious spirit. And I'm sure Isabella would want the same thing. I head straight for the door without a second thought. It takes a few rings to sound loud above the foreboding stillness before I hear footsteps on the other side.
Bennett, only a Nancy would knock at such an ungodly hour. Where's that damn butler when I need him?
Before long, the door swings widely open with Mr. Luke Wright standing behind it. See them would be a completely understatement to describe him. Like this, I've got no doubt why Ash would find him a suspect.
You! Again! It's bloody 6 a.m! What the hell is it now?
Listen, sir, I know this is not a good time.
Oh, it's not a good time! Did you even check the clock before coming here? I bet you didn't!
No. Because he's out of his goddamn apartment.
Unlike you, the ones living in this house need to sleep. Come back when people are actually awake, or I'll call security on you.
Before I can get a word in, he slams the door in my face and bolts it shut with much finality.
Wait, sir, you gotta hear me out. You're both in danger if you stay in there. Have you seen the news lately? Everything's not a coincidence.
Only silence answers me. Maybe it was Miss Wright, or who am I kidding? I've already seen the look on her face when I tried before. There are limits on how far a person will believe in you. Then again, I didn't believe Isabella when she warned us. Now I'm here desperately trying to save people even if I'm aware it's completely out of my own capacity to do so. This is what they call karma? If so, this is the one horrible way of turning things around. Taking people's lives, playing with people's fears, making them feel useless.
You're around, ain't you? You here? Inside this house? Listening, watching, or whatever it is that you spirits do? What do you want? You're already dead! Leave us!
Nothing. I don't even know who I'm talking to, or if it's the same person that's supposed to be doing that. The only thing I got after is a feeling of foolishness washing over me. Perhaps this is just me losing my mind. Out of other options and any other ideas, I let my hand slide off the door's surface and fall listlessly off to my sides. I can go back to Luxborn, try to find the others, try to get out of this mess with them. Or let them know how much in deep shit we all are. Both sound good. Either way, my loitering here ain't helping at all. I let the quietness calm me for a few more minutes before standing up and heading out to fetch my bike. It's quite a distance to Luxborn, but if I hurry, I'll reach it in maybe... The rustling stops as soon as I turn around. I strain my ears for any other movement around me.
Yo, Ash, you there?
No answer. If he is there, I've just missed him earlier. Already my feet are moving in search for him for the second time. It won't hurt to double check, triple check even. With how big the property is, he can be anywhere. If things ain't so urgent, if they ain't so dire that lives are at stake, I'd probably have just waited for him to show up again.
But damn it! He needs to realize what exactly it is he's dealing with.
That is not just a petty criminal he could simply throw in jail. That is something beyond authority his police badge could never give him. This guy needs to stop playing the big damn hero, sit down and chill. My breathing comes in short, shallow rasp by the time I make it back to where I started. Still no sign of him, and I'm beginning to think I'm just wasting my time here. But that is when I hear it. I'd recognize the melody in a heartbeat. Ma's favorite song. I listen for a while, trying to gauge where exactly from the house it's coming from. My feet start to move before I can stop them. There it is, and there, as I circle a corner, from a room on the first floor. A single window is open, but I can't make out whoever's inside. However, I'm sure the singing comes from there. Still, while hearing an old tune here, of all places, I won't know. It's not an obscure song by all means, but it's pretty rare to find someone who knows it. And this, for some reason, death seems to follow the song around. Panic lodged itself at the base of my throat at once. Whoever said might be, I don't want to be the president now, but off chance that it is Miss Right.
Shit.
I shouldn't just barge in there and put myself in danger before I can save anyone. Ash will tell me so in the exact same words. Might even write me a dissertation why that is a bad idea if he ain't so lazy. Damn it, damn it, damn it, god damn it. Enter the open window. Now keep looking for Ash. At the end, the rational part of my brain wins out. The half that has spent too much time around Ash. That's right. Though the reasonable part, if I do force my way and find something unpleasant, how am I going to fight back with my camera? No matter where you look at, that's simply asking for a painful death.
I have a better chance if I find Ash. What is he snooping about?
Perhaps I should try the forest, make a round further into the gardens. Not a sound plan, but it's better than nothing. The woman's soft sobs have subsided now by some means, almost inaudible to the point where I'm wondering if I truly heard what I heard. I didn't get to tell much on it though, but because right in the moment my phone rings, the sharp notes cutting piercing through the thick quietude. I champ a hand over it, pressing the button before the speakers are close to my ears.
What are you?
I only caught the tail end of the person's greeting on the other side, but I know the voice well enough.
What was that, Ash? Could you repeat that? Signal shitty here.
I asked, where are you? Hell, Zach, I've been calling your number for a good 20 minutes now. What kind of shithole did you get into?
Good morning to you, too. I should be asking you that question. I've been looking all over the mansion for you. I thought you'd be...
What mansion?
Do I really need to answer that?
Why are you even... No, wait. Just get your ass here at Isabella's place, and hurry.
I showed my gaze into the man specifically at the window I heard the cries from. There's nothing of it now, not even echoes.
How urgent is this?
Pressing enough for you to stop asking questions and get yourself here. Please, Zach.
Just do it, Zach. It's a rare thing for him to take on that tone.
I'll be there in a few. An hour or two, tops.
Thanks. I'll see you.
Rush back to my bike as soon as the call ends. Without another look, I leave the mansion along with its haunted melodies and grim echoes behind. There are more important things than my own curiosity and impulses. And that is the end, guys. Continue. So we're gonna start this. We'll start it, and then wow, wait, yo, we just finished Zachary's chapter, wait, yo, Marianne. Okay, that's it, everybody. Marianne, it's official. Oh, there's art on her wall. Okay, journal. I don't care. Relationships. Marianne has not a lot. Definitely not close with Astrid. I quit. I already saved. See, load game. Alright, guys, I will see you all next time. We're gonna have quite a few videos before returning back to the letter. Let's see. I can't wait to get some one-off games heading, though. So that's gonna be quite fun. Yeah. You guys know the drill. I'll see you all tomorrow. Then I'll see you with Bendy. Then I'll see you with whatever's to come after that. Then we will get back to Marianne, hopefully before the end of this month, because I do want to get to it. I'm quite excited. Is there something new in the shop? Wait, what? No. Why is it showing me stuff in the shop? I've already purchased all the chapters. My favorite still Isabella. But Zachary's was quite fun. Yeah. Alright, I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.